Folks, welcome back into this great series. Folks, this series is amazing. If you're a woman watching this, you really need to get your hands on this workbook, guidebook, and DVD and share it with as many women as you know. This is Women and Money series. We're on number 3, and this is a big one. We put this in the middle on purpose. 3 key actions to take to put yourself on the right track. LeeAnn, let's start with number 1. What's the first action?
First action is own your worth.
Okay.
Meaning women need to get involved. They need to know their assets, their liabilities. So own your worth. Know what exactly your worth is.
And it's not just going to the bank machine and getting a little money out and then looking at the balance. That's not your worth, is it?
This is about really knowing
It's not just about money, is it? It's about
Yeah.
your value to the family too, right? And so how can someone figure out their true worth?
You have to take into account as a woman what you contribute to the household, all the responsibilities, being a mom, being the caregiver down the road to maybe elderly parents. That's also owning your worth.
It's kind of worrisome when we think about we're living longer, which makes us happy, and then we figure out everyone else is living longer too a lot of times, so then we have to take care of people. So we need to account for that when we're making a long-term budget for retirement. And I've seen folks that wanted to travel all through retirement. They got there and they still had elderly parents they had to take care of, and travel was out of the picture because the parents didn't have long-term care. Long-term care insurance, very important, but the old policies I've never really recommended, where you could lose it or use it, or you put all that money in and you never use it, but they keep the money, the insurance company does, or they can raise rates and knock you out. There's a special plan in place now that rates never go up, and if you don't use it, it turns into a death benefit, tax-free death benefit. And that you can also use some of that tax-free death benefit when you're here as a retirement plan. So it's very important, if you're not familiar with the different ways to get long-term care coverage besides the traditional long-term care insurance policy, you should call 800-646-9646 as soon as possible. Very important, isn't it? All right, so that's one key. What's another key?
Another key is own your voice, or find your voice. You need to get involved. Find a way to have that conversation with your partner to say exactly where are our accounts, what is the worth. So it's finding your voice.
Is it an uncomfortable conversation for a lot of folks to at least start it? In their mind,
Yes.
are they building a Gettysburg kind of battle in their head, which maybe they shouldn't, or they assume they're Custer at the Alamo. He wasn't at the Alamo, by the way. But it's a fight sometimes in the head, and it's more of a fight in your head than it really is in real life. And then people are afraid to ask questions, and then they don't do anything, and then they're in trouble.
Yeah, it's almost like a taboo sometimes. They feel like it's not a comfortable conversation to have.
Custer was at the Little Bighorn, by the way. Somebody else at Alamo, maybe David Crockett. All right, so what was the third of the 3 key actions?
Set an example, and what we mean by that is, being a single mom, I have a son, but a single mom with daughters, you can absolutely set an example to going back to that gender role, to let them see the mom being the head of the household, or the mom taking a very active role in those retirement accounts.
Wouldn't that help your son too?
Yes.
I mean, especially when he gets married, and then he can know how important communication is and joint decision making, right? If there's one person making all the decisions, if that person's not around, then everyone's in trouble because you might not even know what the decisions are supposed to be made. So folks, it is important to make sure you understand every one of these 3 key actions. And LeeAnn, I think one of the best steps and one of the first steps anybody watching should do is to contact you to get through the worksheets that you have and the guidebooks and the DVDs to make sure that they are on the right track, and suggestions to get on that right track.
Yes, Coach, I think everybody should give us a call.
All right, 800-646-9646. And this is a no-cost consultation, right? And they could text women to 21,000. So a lot easier said than done. Folks, we have both ways to call or text. The numbers are on the screen and the information's right on the screen, but I think it's important to get started as soon as possible.
Take action.